Shortly before adjourning the 2023 session, the legislature approved $300 million for the state's struggling nursing homes, an agreement Senate Republicans made with Democrats in exchange for votes to pass a $1.5 billion bonding bill for state public works projects. Redwood Falls Republican Senator Gary Dames says for almost 5 months the legislature turned its back on the most vulnerable Minnesotans, but Republicans stood together.
And to this day, I don't understand what the governor and many of the DFL members have against nursing homes and against elderly.
Senate Majority Leader Carrie Diedzik responded, despite what Republicans say, Democrats continued fighting for nursing homes and the workers.
We listened, and if we didn't listen enough, Senator Hoffman reminded us. He kept fighting and repeatedly told us we need to listen to them and do more to help the nursing homes.
Senate Majority Leader, our guy, Mark Johnson.
We dropped a lot of our tax and surplus demands and said, can we at least fix nursing homes?
Johnson says Republicans knew Democrats would not agree to the tax cuts they wanted, including totally eliminating state income tax on Social Security benefits. So they refocused on another important issue on which Democrats would find it difficult to defend their position. The bonding bill received a good number of Republican votes in both the Senate and the House, with a few exceptions.
Oinky, oinky, piggy, piggy. Boy, do some politicians like to spend other people's money.
That's Farmington Representative Pat Garofalo, but fellow Republican Dean Erdahl from Grove City says,
this is a good bill. Perfect? No. There'll never be a perfect bill because we have Democrats.
A lot of jokesters last night. House Capital Investment Chairman, Minneapolis Democrat Fu Lee says,
we are making a significant impact into everybody's lives, whether that's the road that we drive on, the drinking water that we have, or the community centers and the cultural centers that we have around the state.
And that is just a sum of what happened. We could be here for 5 hours to recap everything, but there are some other things that is interesting, to say the least. All drug paraphernalia and small doses of drugs found inside called residual drugs are now legalized in Minnesota. Governor Walz signed the public safety bill Friday, allowing syringes and residual drugs in Minnesota to be legal, something harm reduction experts are calling monumental in the war against drugs. The bill also legalizes all forms of drug testing, allows syringe service providers to dispense sterile needles, and remove caps on the number of syringes pharmacists can sell people without a prescription.